Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World in Hell. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Sunday. Doing this the night before. I know I've been trying to do it of the day, but unfortunately I'm working today at noon. And it's just, it's impossible. Impossible to get up, take care of everything after working a 9.5-hour shift. So yeah, it's been busy. So hope everyone's enjoying themselves. It's been a good week. Yeah, I'm actually very happy. We've been getting 2 Cube World episodes a week, and the love has been fine for it. You guys have been very, very, very kind. And we're back to our old questions. Oh, dear God. Of when's the Cube World update coming out? And where can I find Cube World? So all the regular questions that I'm very used to answering on a regular basis are back. So that means that we get some new faces or some people just really, really, really curious about what the heck to do and how to get Cube World. If you guys do not know, and you have not been around before, and you're curious as to how I have Cube World, how you get Cube World, what's the deal? So here it is. Currently, you cannot get Cube World in stores. If you don't already own it, you cannot get it. It's still in development. Wale and Pixie, I do believe his name is Pixie, it's his wife, been developing the game for years. The last update came out 4 years ago or so, and we have not had anything since. There has been quick notes and bits and pieces from Wale that he's working on things, but there's been no definitive updates as of yet. The last tweet he put out was last July. The store's been closed down for a few years, so if you haven't purchased it previously, you are not getting it. So not anytime soon. That's what I'm going to say. Wally said that once he's got the update done, that he was going to release the game and put it on the store again. So that's where we stand with it. But again, if you guys, want more questions, ask away. I'll do my best to answer them. I used to answer them daily. I've got it now to every other couple of days or so. I try to respond to every comment you guys leave. It's something I've been very diligent about. Oh God, I have no. Oh good Lord, I don't have any healing potions, do I? Oh, thank God. We'll make 10. Yeah, this is the thing I need to do. Dear God, I used them up in the last episode. I think that's 10. I don't know. We'll just there. That's close enough, right? Fine. We'll ride Kit, our dog, collie, kitty, whatever. It's not really Kit. I mean, Kit's a person who dresses up like a fox and on Twitch now. Oh God. So what do I talk about? Because I know I'm going to be having 101 questions about what's my thoughts on the whole YouTube thing. If you guys don't know, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but the other day YouTube announced their new changes to the partner program. So anybody that has not been monetized on YouTube before and you're looking at starting a channel, the rules have changed. Previously you just had to create a channel, fill out some paperwork-ish type of thing, and get monetized. Not a big deal, not a really complex process. Everybody was able to get it. Pretty much, depending on the country or where you lived and that type of thing, your age, were the only real requirements. So YouTube has made changes, and I can understand why they're making the changes. I don't necessarily have to agree with the implementation of it. It affects a lot of my friends, but I get it. So what they've done now is that you have to have... okay, I'll kind of reverse back. A few months back, I got to double check in my brain. Trying to think, it was earlier in the summer. They changed the requirements that you needed to have, I think it was like 1,000 subscribers, and they were making some changes to it, and people were kind of grandfathered in and whatnot, so that's all scrapped. So now you actually have to have 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have 4,000 hours of viewed content per year. So that means that if I don't get 4,000 hours worth of views in a year, my monetization with YouTube is at jeopardy. Which again, if you guys know me, I don't truly care. Of course I like making money. I'm not afraid of making money, but that's not been my end-all be-all for here on the platform. What it's done is it's irked and upset a bunch of people, some of my friends as well. My friend Orgeron Kit, he's no longer going to be monetized. He doesn't have 1,000 subscribers. Doesn't have the 1,000 or the 4,000 hours of view time, and he's been doing this for 10 years. It sucks. it sucks a lot for the people that that I care about. But I also get kind of why they're doing it. And again, this comes down to the fact that YouTube is a company, it's a business. There is no right that I have in order to claim that I should be monetized and all that other goodness and whatever. But the reason why I think that they're having to make these changes is because that their systems that they've had in place have been abused ad infinitum. A lot of people just set up quick scam channels and whatnot and copy our content and make money off of everybody else's work, which sucks. But it also means that people will have to actually do some work in order to get monetized on the platform. But it also means that those of us that are monetized, we have a better chance of getting better ad revenue. I do believe. Again, a lot of this is my own personal take on things. Nothing is written in stone, except for the fact that the rules have changed. Beyond that, this is all my own speculation. So, if I get demonetized, I get demonetized. I mean, every freaking video I post gets demonetized for some reason. All my Cube World videos have been given the good old yellow monetization bot of saying that, thank you very much for your content, but we really don't think it's probably advertiser friendly for everybody because, it's Cube World and you didn't swear and it's a game about cubes, so heaven forbid, oh my god. But YouTube's made a lot of really bad decisions over the past year. I honestly think that there's a lot more that they should be doing that they haven't. I really think that a lot of this stuff is stopgap measures that need to be worked on a lot more. But I also think that getting rid of a bunch of the junk channels around here is not necessarily a bad thing. Unfortunately, there is no way to actually affect the change without affecting real people that are making content, and that sucks. The one thing I wish that YouTube would do is to get rid of the trending page. I think it's junk. It's full of garbage. It's full of, in my honest opinion, crap that I don't really care about. It's not trending for me. And what I would rather see is a trending for you page based upon your viewing habits. If you really want to make something cool and interesting, YouTube, make something interesting for me based upon what I look at. If I check out some videos about, metal detecting, suggests me a bunch of people that are up and coming, that are, doing things on a regular basis so that I can take a look at them. I would much rather check that out. People are playing Cube World. I'm curious about Cube World. Let it be so that I can go and check out a whole bunch of people that are doing Cube World content. That would be freaking awesome. What do I get instead? I get Jimmy Kimmel and all that garbage and bullshit that I really don't care about. I don't watch regular television. I don't care to. I'm on YouTube. I watch YouTube. I like watching people that are real. I don't like watching crap. And I also don't like watching real crap. And yeah, there's a lot of people out there that like to pretend to be real. And there's a lot of bullshit on this platform. But that's the internet in general. People have this preconceived notion of who they should be in order to be liked or viewed. And, oh, dear God. There's a whole bunch of people that should really just stop. And I've talked about it in the past, and some people know my opinions about a lot of this stuff. And again, it's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. Like they say, opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one. So I've got an asshole. I've got an opinion about a lot of things. But when it comes down to this new monetization thing and how it affects me, it doesn't. What it's going to do is actually to make me make some of the changes quicker that I was planning on doing. I already made the shift over to Twitch. I got partnered over there. So that's one thing that once I get streaming again, I'll be doing a lot of streams over there. I'll still be making content on YouTube, but my focus will never be specifically just here on the platform. It is currently because of the fact that I can't stream. I just don't have the ability. I get asked when's my stream's going to happen again. Where I currently live, the internet is good, but it's not consistent enough because I am connected wirelessly and I am on a Wi-Fi connection. So when it comes to streaming, it's really problematic to do that. And I would much rather put out a quality stream than a subpar stream. And the other issue I have as well is that my capture card that I was using to help me with my streams is no longer functioning properly. So that's been a bit of a detriment. So I can't do my Xbox gaming and stuff. It still works, but I'm having issues with the drivers on it. and I just haven't had the time to sit and fiddle with it. I have 2 days off a week, and when I have them off, I'm usually recording and making content for you guys. That's my choice. You know, I do this because I love making videos. I love talking to you guys. I love playing video games. I love Cube World. I love all the things that I do. But, you know, in order to do that, I have to make sacrifices, and sometimes that sacrifice is some of the plans that I want to do, I have to put on hold. And that's just what it is, you know. And I'm not bitter or heartbroken or anything. I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not a short-term kind of guy. So if it takes me another 2 or 3 years to get where I want to here on the platform, so be it. That's fine. What else am I going to do? I don't have... That is the coolest. See all the coloring in that? That is just amazing. I've never really seen the lighting color structure in the... that's cool. I've never seen textures on a pyramid before. Neat. Very neat. So anyway, like I was saying, I'm in this for the long haul. I'm not in it for the short haul. So I'll be doing what I do, and I'll be making some light changes. I'm going to be working on, revamping Patreon, doing that back up and running, reworking how that's going to work for the channel, looking at getting my merchandise out finally. I've had it pretty much ready, in essence, to go for a few months. Just not 100% sure on the design. I've got kind of like the whole mug and t-shirts and all that kind of thing. And I also wanted to get some of the content for myself too. I wanted to check it out before I actually put it up on market for you guys. You know, and I got to go through, I've got a couple of little things that I want to do, so I've just got to get it sorted out. So if you guys are interested in some Rivet merch or Rivet head merchandise, it's coming. But again, it's all stuff that I can do with or without YouTube, you know. And eventually what YouTube will become again for me is the repository for my Twitch videos, which is what it was previously. That's before I had the internet issues and the job. I was streaming over on Twitch full time. I was doing 3 or 4 hours a day on Twitch, and then taking the VODs and transferring over to YouTube after I was done, after I think it was like a 24-hour exclusivity of being it on Twitch, which is fine. Still love Twitch. I still love what they do, love the community that was there. I miss working on it, but you know, it is what it is. You know, life sets you back sometimes, and I'm just dealing with what I got. Wouldn't change my life currently. I love, you know, the job that I've got. I love doing what I do. Definitely like having the income. You know, having money to purchase some things for myself is a nice treat. You know, been able to afford a few things, save up a little bit of money. It's going to afford me to get some new things for my setup, and that's one of the things I'm doing. You know, looking at getting some new gear, getting a new capture card, looking at getting an HD 60 Pro, which actually goes in the computer, looking at making an upgrade to the PC. So yeah, there's things that I'm looking at doing, but I just have to, you know, first off, save the money, do the things, and then start investing my time into it again, which is no big deal, because I love investing my time in this. This is one of my favorite things I've ever done in my life. Besides having my son, that's my favorite thing. Other than that, this is it. You know, doing the YouTube thing. You know, it was a crest of my son asked me to try to do this, and I've said this ad infinitum that, you know, I wasn't planning on doing YouTube until he told me I should. Happiest thing I ever did was actually listen to him and say, yes, this is a great idea. It took me a couple of weeks to get used to it. Now I'm addicted to it. I love making content. I love playing video games. I love chatting. I love talking. But I also like sharing my life experiences. And that's one of the things that Cube World has allowed me to do, is be able to just kind of voice my world. You know, my feelings, the things that I've made mistakes at, things that I'm working on. All that has been addressed here in YouTube while playing Cube World. And you guys have helped me get through some of the most distressful and horrific times of my life. I went through massive depression, massive allergy, well, not allergies, I had colitis. I mean, it was an infection with my body. I was, you know, chronic illness, which is something that was horrifying, dealing with pain and dealing with depression and a bunch of garbage. And I'm just calling it garbage. I mean, it's just stuff that was deflecting my life. So you know, I was able to do this, and you guys helped me through all of it, and it's been phenomenal. And I wouldn't change any of it. Without this as a venue for me, I don't know where I'd be. You know, I don't know what my life would have done or where it would have taken turns, because I've taken a lot of really weird turns in my life, and I love it. So yeah, to get back to the monetization thing, I'm not heartbroken. You know, I'm going to plod and do the things I do. I'm going to continue doing what I've always done, and that's to create content, try to bring my friends along, and you know, try to help support the people around me, because without friends, without my support structure, I would be nothing. You know, and any little bit that I can to help save, you know, help bring some of my friends along. You know, like Grumpy Owl last week, told you guys about him, and thanks again. He's gotten 80 views on his video, his very first Cube World video. You guys helped him out and took a look. If you guys haven't seen it, there is a link down below to his first video. I think he's got another one coming out soon. You know, show him a love. You know, anybody that's playing this game, anybody that's taking the chance to go out and try something new, I will be the strongest proponent to help support them to the best of my abilities. You know, this is the one thing that I can do, is to tell you guys about the things that I love and the people that I love. You know, Kit, one of my best friends, and you know, he's having a rough time of things, and you know, pop onto his channel, leave him a comment and say, hey Kit, just came by, wanted to say hi. Make his day, you know, that kind of thing. 'Cause that, honestly, that's just the simplest things you guys do. Just leaving a comment, just hi or first, it doesn't matter. I mean, every one of those comments, it makes me happy. I mean, I can be, you know, sitting at work, come out on my break, and I've got 5 comments and a bunch of people talking to me. You know, you guys are taking the time to invest in me. You've watched my content, you've leaving me a message. That's amazing, you know, and there's not enough money in the world that can change that feeling for me. You know, I could have $1,000 per video, and that comment is worth more to me than that money. And that's how it's always going to be for me. But I have prattled on far and long enough. We've killed a bunch of stuff, and I've had a blast. Thank you again, everybody, for all your continued support here on the channel. Thanks again for your love of Cube World. I'll be back Wednesday with another video for you guys of Cube World. If you are interested, I have more content. I do daily videos. Currently, I have Sleeping Dogs is finishing up. I've got 21 episodes of that. I think we're on 16 for next, or 16 or 17 so far have been posted. Then after that, I have 20 some odd episodes of Quantum Break coming up, and I'm going to play another game. I don't know what I'm playing yet. If you guys have a suggestion, leave a comment down below. If you guys want to see me play a game that I haven't played before, or you want to see me play a game that I've done before, let me know. I know Subnautica is coming out of alpha, or out of early access, whatever it is. I've never finished that game. I'd have no issues going in and trying that. If you guys want, let me know in the comments down below. But again, thanks again for all your support, all the love, and I will see you guys very soon in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.